Welcome back. We are here for another practice. I thought I would try a class in my living room. I thought I would have more light, better light. I really want to do this outside, but the sound is not good. So let's just try it and see how it goes. Welcome to yoga with me, Mary Beth. We're gonna do a class. I always start, on the ground, maybe on the back, and then work our way up to table, standing, then back down to belly, seat, back, and finish up. I do always wrap it up. I shut the video off so you can stay in your Shavasana as long as you like. So we'll see how that goes. This is one of my favorite standing flows. That's usually what I work to change in most classes. It is called, I found it in a book by Sage Roundtree. Yes, that is her name. She has this little book and it has little sequences, and so she calls this standing flow parking lot yoga. So if you find yourself, if you're going out for a walk and you get out of the car and you're like, oh, I'm a little stiff, then remember this standing flow parking lot yoga. You don't have to get down in the grass or on the dirty ground or whatever. And just do a few of these flows in a parking lot. It's great for winter time to warm up before a walk. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to adjust the camera a tiny bit, but find a comfy seat, settle in. If you have a favorite breath practice that works for you, go ahead and come to that. And if you don't know much about breath practices, I'm not very good at teaching them, but I do like a box breath where you breathe in for a count of 4 or 5, pause for a count of 4 or 5, exhale for 4 or 5, whatever works for you, and then hold again. And then so think about a box, just inhaling, hold, exhaling, hold. We'll take 5 or 6 breaths as we bring our awareness to our mat. Allow thoughts of the day to just float on by. Try to keep your awareness here in your practice. And then once you finish that last exhale, return to your natural breath. Open your eyes if they are still closed, but know that you can always keep your gaze down or eyes closed while we practice. And tell your body it's time to move. Let's inhale, reach our arms up. Flip your palms, press the air down and away. And as you move with intention. Inhale, reach up, really feel like your arms are pressing through water. Flip your hands, press the air down. Let's inhale, reach both arms up. Left hand comes down to the mat. We'll side bend to the left. I don't know if I'm mirroring you. I don't know how I'm showing up on camera, if I'm leaning to your left or your right, but just pay attention to which way you do one move and then take it to the other side. Inhale, reach up. Side bend to the other side. Really press that top palm away towards the far wall. Inhale, reach up. Arms to goalposts. So a nice tall spine. We'll twist in one direction. Hands come down. Notice where your back hand has landed. Maybe you inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, walk those back fingers a little more. Big breath. And on your next exhale, let's come forward, little shoulder roll. We'll inhale, reach up. Arms to goalposts. Twist to the other side. Hands come down. So one hand in front, one hand to, maybe that front hand is on opposite knee. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, maybe you deepen the twist. If you come to a twist or a move and you are where you need to be, you're feeling a sensation, you're liking how it's feeling, stay there. You never have to do what I tell you to do. You could lay on your mat through this whole thing and just listen to me ramble. On an exhale, come forward. Always remember it's your practice. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, nice long spine. Lead with your chest fold. Press your sit bones down. And just like in our twist, maybe we inhale our spine long, exhale, fold a bit deeper. And then walk your hands, rise back up, lift your knees, plant your feet, tick-tock side to side, and then make your way over to a tabletop. My dog may show up in the middle of this video. Don't mind me, don't mind her, but she's sleeping right here. So plant those hands down, and then while we're here, so wrists are under shoulders, maybe step them a little forward. If you need a little more cushion, fold your mat or get a towel, lift your wrists up. Knees are under hips. And then let's smack the feet on the mat. Just wake them up, pay a little attention to our feet. Tuck the toes, press hips back, a little stretch to the fascia on the bottom of your feet. And then we'll move into our cats and cows. I do this all the time. This is something I would feel like not a yoga practice if I didn't do this. So start with your tailbone. Tip that tailbone up. Drop your belly. Lift your gaze to come forward. Cow pose. Once again, bring that awareness to your low back, your tailbone. Drop it down. Arch your spine up. Drop your head. Flow through here. We'll take 3 or 4 breaths. And always know if cat and cow are not feeling right for you, maybe you rotate your hips around. Find some barrel rolls. Little side bends. But learn to listen to what your body needs when you get on your mat. Speaking of my mat, I'm a little obsessed. It has to be lined up. Okay. Let's take one more breath in your chosen movements here in your tabletop. And then return to a neutral spine. Your low ribs pull in. Low belly pulls in. Spine is nice and long and flat. Take right foot to the back of the mat. Tuck your toes. Press the heel back. And then hips stay level. You can put your arm on those hips. Lift the leg. Press that heel to the back of the room. Maybe you stay here. Maybe left arm reaches forward. Thumb to the sky. Gaze is down at the mat. 2 or 3 breaths here. On an exhale, hand comes down, knee comes down. Maybe add in a cat and a cow here. Then left foot steps to the back of the mat. Tuck the toes. Press the heel. Hips stay level, low ribs pull in, lift the leg. Right arm reaches forward, thumb to the sky, gaze down at the mat. And then exhale, hand comes down, knee comes down, add in that cat and cow. And then we'll press up to our first down dog. So there's different ways to come to down dog. I've been liking planting my hands down. Fingers are spread wide. Really grip the mat with your fingertips. Tuck your toes here in this tabletop. Lift your knees, bear pose. Maybe you hold for a breath. And then press your hips back towards your heels. Lift your tailbone. Once you get here, walk your dog out. You can step in or back. Make it work for you. And then get those wiggles out. And then find some stillness. Notice if you're sinking down, press the mat away. Press your chest towards your thighs. Reach your heels to the back of the room. They do not have to touch the floor. On an exhale, bend your knees deep. Take little steps to come to a forward fold. And if you have blocks make forward folds nice and cozy. Drop your head, a little sway. And then on an inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. So use your spine, your back muscles to hold you up. We're not hanging out here with our hands on our knees. We're lifting ourselves up. Exhale, fold. Little bend to your knees. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart or hands to your side. Come to your mountain pose. What is your mountain pose? It's a nice, strong, tall posture. Find the pelvic tilt that works for you. And let's get moving. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. We'll bring the left hand down by our side. Reach up with the right side bend here. Inhale, reach. Might make more sense if I face the camera. Left hand comes down by the side. Lean to the side. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Arms to goalposts. Little back bend here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. We're going to add on here. Take right foot back to the back of the mat. Lower your knee. Inhale, rise up. Low lunge. So arms are usually an accessory. Maybe they come to your heart, but nice 90-degree angle here and here. Press down into the mat, pull them toward each other. Hips are level and square. What does that mean? I don't know. No, right hip pulls up, nice and strong here. Inhale, both arms reach. Exhale, reach forward. Take your left hand, the one, whatever knee is in front, that same hand. Pull those fingers back and along your right arm like a bow and arrow. Across your chest, reach behind you. A little twist here. If this back shoulder doesn't work well, bring that hand to your hip. Back hand down and around, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knees, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat, this time left foot steps back. Bring the knee down. Inhale, rise up. So nice and strong here in our low lunge. Palms come together, arms reach forward. We're gonna bow and arrow this side. Right hand draws back along the right arm, across your chest as you twist towards that front bent knee. Arms reach out. Back hand swings down and around. Hands to the mat. Tuck your back toes, lift that back knee, step to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, hands to your heart, hands to your side. Pause here, maybe grab a drink if you want. And we'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise up to diagonal lunge. So just rise up. Arms can reach overhead or come to your heart, but you're in this diagonal shape. So a lot of weight in the front leg. Really press those feet down. And then maybe arms reach overhead. They can always reach back like an airplane. Pull your shoulder blades together if you do that. Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of fun. And then inhale, reach forward. Come on up, crescent lunge. In crescent lunge, press your back heel back to the back of the room. You're gonna find some length, some flexibility there. Or maybe you're looking for strength. You wanna bend the back knee. Make sure you're not pressing your low ribs out, nice tall spine. And then on an exhale, we're gonna turn our back foot. Reach right arm behind you, left arm forward. Warrior two. Really reach those fingers away from each other. Exhale, hands to heart, turn to the top of the mat, step forward. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to exhale, fold, sorry. Left foot steps back. Inhale, rise up, diagonal lunge. So nice, long line here. Take another big full breath. And then on your next inhale, lift up, crescent lunge. On your next exhale, turn your back foot. Reach left arm behind you, right arm forward. Front knee is lunged. Back hand, or bring your hands to your hips, face the top of the mat. Actually, let's bring hands to the floor. Frame your front foot. Step right foot back, down dog. Know that now is a time you can rest, maybe lower knees, rest in child's pose, or maybe flow. You bring shoulders out over wrists, lower knees to the mat. Use some intention here. Pull elbows in, slowly lower to the mat. Inhale for a cobra or a locust, any kind of a back bend. And on an exhale, we'll all meet back in down dog. Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise to stand. Let's flow through that one more time. We'll add on a little bit. Let's inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Right foot steps back. Rise up, diagonal lunge. Maybe those arms reach back, shoulder blades pull together. Little airplane arms. If you want to open your chest a bit more, then you flip those palms to face down or up. And then inhale, reach forward and up, crescent lunge. Big breath here. On an exhale, back foot turns, arms reach out, warrior two. So your gaze in Warrior Two is over your front fingertips. And then whichever arm is forward, if you stepped right foot back, it would be left. Let's flip that hand, reach up, Exalted Warrior, back hand to back leg or low back. Exhale wide. And then left elbow to left thigh, or if you have a block or a book, left hand to that book. Right arm swings down and around. Another long diagonal line and extended side angle. On an inhale, back to Warrior Two. Hands frame the front foot. Take left foot back. Down dog. So maybe you flow like we did, or maybe you rest. Ask your body what it wants today. If you're flowing, knees come down. Slowly lower to the mat. Inhale for a back bend. Exhale, lower. Long knee back in down dog. On an exhale, make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold, hands to the mat. Left foot steps back. We're going to lift up for that diagonal lunge. Inhale, arms reach overhead, maybe back like airplane arms. And then using the core, which is not just your belly, it's your sides and your low back muscles, this whole circle. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. One more big breath here. And then we'll turn our back foot, reach left arm behind you, right arm forward. Warrior Two. We'll flip our front palm, reach up, Exalted Warrior. So big side bend. Exhale back to Warrior Two. And then on your next exhale, extended side angle. So elbow to thigh. Back hand swings down and around. Maybe that hand comes to a block or the inside of the knee. And then use that core, that whole circle. Inhale, rise up, Warrior Two. Exhale here. Inhale, straighten your front leg, turn to the long side of the mat. Let's inhale, reach up, toes face forward or a little in. Exhale, fold, wide-legged fold. Bend one knee and the other. And then maybe toes, or go, not toes, your heels turn out a little farther than toes. And you could stay here. Press your bum and your legs. Make it feel like you're pressing against a wall. And if you're getting a stretch here in your adductors, stay right here. Maybe you want to take it a little deeper. You drop your chest, your head towards the top of the floor. Hands can hold on to ankles or knees. And then exhale, release your hands down. Take one more big breath here. Inhale, lift for the halfway lift. Little bend to your knees. And we'll rise to stand. Hands to hips, heel, toe, your feet together nice and slow. Maybe a little hop. And I just realized my head is almost cut off. All right. And let's play with a little balance. Press your left foot into the mat. A little tree pose, so nice and strong. Take that knee to the side of your other leg. Really press, press, press. And maybe you stay here. Maybe you like tree pose. Maybe you bring ankle to other knee. Bend that knee. Flex this foot. Find something to look at that's not moving. funky tree. We'll take 2 more breaths here and know that that standing foot should be working. It's wiggling, it's wobbling, it's correcting, it's building muscle memory. On an inhale, rise up, lift your right knee, set it down, take it to the other side. So shake that out. Press right foot down. Maybe you come to tree pose. Toes can always stay on the ground. Nice strong stance here. Don't let that hip stick out. Or you can find figure 4 tree or funky tree, as I like to call it. Bend the knee. So we're pressing this ankle into this leg and that leg into that ankle. Feet are flexed. Well, yeah, they both are. When you're ready to come out, rise up. Bring the knee with you. Set it down, shake it out. And then in your own way, my mat keeps moving. In your own way, make your way to a seat down on the mat. So come on down. Sit your bum down, soles of the feet together. So butterfly pose. If this isn't comfy for you, you can take some blocks or blankets or pillows. Put them under your legs. Try to have a diamond shape here. Don't pull those ankles in. Take another big breath and sigh your exhale out. And then we're going to add a twist in here. And I know I'm too close to the couch, so scoot away a little bit. All right. So stay in that butterfly pose. Actually, let's find a forward fold here. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. So, long spine. If you have blocks or a pillow or books, you can stack them up. Even take your fists, stack them on top of each other. Rest your forehead. So with each inhale, that spine lengthens. Exhale, maybe you fold a bit deeper. I would love to stay here for another 5 or 6 breaths, and if you do, go ahead, make this your practice. But if you're like me, you have no patience and you want to keep moving. So I'm going to keep moving. Let's inhale, rise up. We're going to get a twist in here. So right hand comes under right knee. We're going to close your knees like a book. We're going to inhale our spine long. Your back hand is your kickstand. And then find a twist in your spine. Gaze, or chin, that's your chin. Chin stays right over your chest. Maybe it turns over your back shoulder. And then on an exhale, we're going to turn our gaze, our chest forward, open those knees back up to butterfly. Maybe you plant your soles of your feet, tick-tock side to side. Come back to butterfly. Left hand comes under left knee. We're going to close knees like a book. Your back hand is your kickstand. Inhale nice and tall. Exhale, find a twist. Chin over chest or back. No, you have one chin. Your chin comes over your back shoulder. forward. We'll tick-tock our knees side to side. Make your way down to your back. So we've already done a little twist. Let's just come down to your back. Bring your knees into your chest, rock side to side. And let's once again bring the soles of your feet together. Plant your feet down. Allow those knees to drop to the sides. Maybe a block or some pillows underneath. So hands can rest on your belly. They can reach up overhead. They can come out to goalpost arms or reach out to your sides. And when you reach up overhead, that opens up space in your chest. You can take big breaths. And then maybe you stay here. Maybe you bring your hands outside of your thighs, lift one knee and the other, tick-tock knees side to side, and find your Shavasana pose. Shavasana is a place to pause, to find a little rest in your day at the end of your practice. Hands can stay on belly, arms reach out to the side, or maybe even reach them out wide. That feels a little different in your shoulder than just down by your side. Play around, see what works. And know that you can stay right here and take as long of a Shavasana as you want, as you need. So keep resting, keep breathing. Allow thoughts of the day to float on by. Know that I thank you, as you should thank yourself, for taking time out in your day to get a little movement, some mobility, some pause in your day. And hopefully we'll do this again. Thanks for joining.